everyone, this is Wendy with Dogs Rock Papercrafts. I am here today to share a project that I made. I went to a three-day craft retreat about 3 weeks ago, sponsored by Amy with Bitteroot Papercrafts, and this is one of the projects that I made while I was there. I purchased, so Prima came out with this Frank Garcia collaboration called Sweet Spring. Oh, when I saw this, I fell in love. So I bought the entire collection, which includes like ephemera and chipboard and flowers and all kinds of things. So yeah, you have to look at this collection. It's gorgeous. Well, I use this pretty hardy cardboard folio box kind of thing from 49 in Market. It was on clearance. I believe it's scrapbook.com, but I'm not quite sure. I got it probably 6-8 months ago, but it looks really cute when it's adorned. What I did with this one is I made it into like a scrapbook folio, and I used, again, the Sweet Spring. I used this darling little duck. Oh, I love this duck. And then a beautiful umbrella. It has lavender roses. I popped up a flower here and these flowers with the mushrooms. I had some enamel dots in my collection, I believe from Echo Park, that fit perfectly with this. So I used those. I popped up the little bee. This is ephemera from the collection, as is the boots here. Spring is in the air. That is part of the chipboard sentiments. And then, of course, we have the 3 flowers. These flowers are so beautiful. I don't know if you can see the colors and the subtle design on these, but these are gorgeous. And then this one has a crystal stamen in it. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so this opens out like this, and deciding it was going to be like a scrapbook folio, I put picture mats here. This place photo here is one of my favorite stamps. I use this a ton just because I gift these, or I place them for sale, and this lets people know. This stamp set is from Scrap Diva Designs. And then, of course, I did the edges. So this page has to be flat because you're going to be, they have a magnet in it, so you're going to be putting this over top. So I chose to really highlight the bee and this little bird. I just thought this piece of paper was absolutely gorgeous. And all these papers are from their 6x8 pad that they had. So this fit perfectly with this folio. And then you open it up, and there is sorry guys, there's another spot that says place photo here. And I didn't put much embellishment on this one because it needs to be flat over the top of the other one. So I left that and just made the butterflies and the flowers and the colors the main focal point there. And then the middle, this is so cute, you guys. This is why I wanted this folio. So it's dimensional. As you can see, you got a space there And on the front, I did this little sleeping bunny with the flowers and a little popped up bee. These ducklings are so adorable, so I wanted to add a little popped up duckling to give it a little bit of dimension. And this butterfly. The rabbit with the umbrella was so precious, so I added some ephemera with the mushrooms to kind of coordinate with the front. And then this right here is part of the ephemera. I just popped it up on Pop Dots. Again, these enamel dots are from Echo Park, and again, they just went with this whole collection. I was so excited. This ball trim, I believe I got from a Michael's trim bundle at some point, but it went perfect again. Then I took a magnifying glass and I put that at the bottom. I layered in some floral ephemera, put the nest on there, the butterfly can pop up a little bit, and then this adorable little bird, and the purples and that like yellow kind of brings in all of these colors, and the gold in these flowers. If I don't know if you can see that, but there's gold speckles on these eggs here. And then of course this flower has the crystal center. So it's just so beautiful. I love this collection. So what it does is it folds open, and you have, I decided again to make this middle like a scrapbook option. So what I did was I used this die from scrapdiva.com or Scrap Diva Designs, and again it's called Waterfall Card. I kind of revamped it. I didn't use the gift card piece, but I made it into a scrapbooking waterfall. So essentially you get a die and it does that. So again, little fox, spring reminds us to bloom again. I really hear that. I've been out and working outside and stuff, putting flowers, and it just makes me feel so much better. And then the little rain boots so that it kind of coordinates with the front. And then I did a place photo here. And then that one's kind of for journaling. Place photo here. So there's journaling option, there's 2 picture options, and this is ephemera. And then I used a pocket die. This pocket die is from 49, well, it's a Sizzix, but it was in collaboration with 49 and Market. So that's where this die came from. It kind of pops up, so I just set my waterfall in there. And again, I just layered ephemera. We have the floral ephemera. We have the, I have a little bit of glue sitting there. Catch that. And then the birdhouse. Again, this little bird just brings in all the colors surrounding it. Use the little flowers, because again, this can't be terribly thick because you're gonna fold this over again. So. And then some of the chipboard ephemera here. So that's kind of what I did with that. And then I'll move it up here. This page folds over that one. And so you kind of have to leave this one not too embellished also, because it's got to kind of lay against this one and close, essentially. So this one I also left pretty unembellished. I used the bee again as the focal point. This glitter trim was from Close to My Heart. I have a ton of it. When it runs out, all the colors, I'm gonna be heartbroken. And then I put this here. I thought this would be a nice little journaling spot, something like that. Or, you know, I don't know, like a ticket to something, or like a baby shower invitation ticket or something. But that is my project. Just fold it up here. So I hope you liked it. And if you do, would you please subscribe and like, and maybe even make a comment? That would be wonderful. Have a great day, everyone.